Hey, what's going on, my good people? I want to talk about that story surrounding Erika Weems. She was a 37-year-old woman found dead in her own home. And the more I read, I had a lot of questions, you know? And so, y'all know I had to share it with the team because y'all know how we do over here. You have to ask the right questions in order to get the right answers. So, I want to show y'all a couple things that I found and was trying to piece together. Come on, ride with me. On Monday, November the 2nd, Erika was found dead in her own home with a gunshot wound to her head. They found her at about 3 o'clock after doing like a welfare check. You know, her family was worried about her. And they found her dead. And come to find out, she's the sister of Brandon Weems, who's the director of scouting for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Brandon is well connected to Lebron James. That's why LeBron took to Twitter and said this. Akron, Ohio. My brother's sister was murdered this past weekend in her home. My brother family needs answers to why and by whom. My city, I need y'all to go to work and find out who did this awful, shameful, disgusting thing to such a caring, loving angel. Justice for Erika. Because everybody around her hurt. They hurting right now. Because police acting like they ain't got nothing. No suspects, no nothing. And I know it's still early on in the case, you know. So maybe we should help them out a little bit. Because I know, like, for me, my initial thought was, okay, if they found her on Monday, when could this possibly have happened to her? Now, there's not a lot of details out there. But what I did find was an article that has some statements in there made by this woman right here, Erika Banks. And Erika Banks, she owns or runs um, a bar called Social 8 in Akron, Ohio. Okay? And she told us that her and the other Erika were really good friends, and they had been friends for about 6 years. And not only that, she said that she spoke to her on Saturday, and Erika was talking to her about watching the OSU game. Okay? And I found out that OSU, they did play on Saturday, October the 31st. And the game started at about 7:30. So then my question was like, so what was the plans when you talked to her? Did she say she was coming? You know, was it a go? Were you expecting to see her for this game? You know? But then I found this article with statements made by her father. Her father said that Erika left his house at about 9 o'clock. He said that he told her to call him when she got home, but she never called. He said that he called her all day Sunday, no answer. Then on Monday, Erika was scheduled to babysit for a friend, but she didn't show up. So the friend called Erika's sister, Charmaine, and both of them went to Erika's house and found her dead in her upstairs bedroom. So as of 9 o'clock, she at her daddy's house. So, I'm like, well, did she decide not to go watch the game? Did something else come up? I wonder if her father heard any conversations she was having on the phone. Was she making plans to do something else? You know? Because he said he told her to call him when she got home. And she never called. So, okay, so in my mind, he was expecting her to go home. So that's what she told him. And you have to understand, she didn't call him, but she did make it home. He even said that he called her all day on Sunday and got no answer. And I would like to know, when did you start calling her? 10 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. When did you start trying to reach out to her? Because that helps with the timeline, in my opinion. We know she made it there Saturday night, and then Sunday morning she not answering the phone. In my mind, whatever happened to her Saturday night, early Sunday morning. And by the time they started looking for her, she was found dead Monday at 3 o'clock with a gunshot wound to her head. And most importantly, she was found in her bedroom. It feels like to me that she may have known the person that did this to her. And I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's what it feels like to me. I would want to know when they found her, what was she wearing? Was it looking like she was about to go out? Did she have on makeup? Was she in night clothes? Was she, in some lingerie? How was she dressed when they found her? And I'm quite sure they didn't went through her phone. No, they went through her phone. Who was she talking to? And one of the things that I found out was that Erika had just moved into that house on Hardesty Boulevard in June. And she spent some time in Columbus before coming back to Akron. And then, come to find out, a couple weeks ago, she just celebrated her birthday at Social 8. Here she go right here, kicking it. You know what I mean? And not only that, she had just gotten her CCWs at the beginning of October. So it made me feel like, when you look at the timing of everything, she celebrated her birthday, got her CCWs. Was she afraid of somebody? Did she feel the need? Did she feel like she needed to have protection? And if that's a yes, then it's like, protection from who? In this article right here, it said that she didn't have any type of, relationship. But the fact that she had just moved back to Akron, for all we know, she could be running from somebody in Columbus. You understand what I mean? Was there a reason for her moving back to Akron? And did it have anything to do with a man? I'm just asking. That is a possibility. I would love to know what the team think. What y'all think? And you know what? I wonder if there was any homes with cameras around her. Because in this news clip right here, I got a picture of the house right next door to hers. And they have an ADT sign in the yard. I wonder if they got cameras. Because if they do, we need them. We need them. I know we don't have a lot of details in this case, but do y'all think she knew her killer? Me personally, I do. Whether it be male or female. I believe she knew who killed her. And I wonder if they checked for any forced entry. Did anybody force themselves into the house? Because if not, I would think she let them in, But like I said, there's not a lot of details. LeBron's calling out for help. Everybody got to help for Erika, And come on, team, I need y'all to put y'all heads together. We got to ask the right questions to get the right answers. And this case is no different. I'll meet y'all down in the comments.
So make the news, nigga, and watch what happens. If you make it over here on this channel, nigga, we on your ass.